Okay. Let's get going. Go to the channel here. Let's get going. Go to the channel here. Well, this is... Sorry, I haven't used Twitch in so long. Alright. Okay. We shared the chat, shared the channel. Where is chat? How do I show chat? There we go. Okay. So, while we wait for 8 o'clock to roll around, and for the new stuff to become available, let's stick around on a low level. Let's go to... Let's play my Horde. A Horde. Yeah. Okay. So, I play Alliance because Horde, like, even though you have some cool races in the Horde, the story is always they're a bunch of assholes. And I find that so depressing. Like, in this one, I forgot when I picked the zone that this Tauren was going to go start in. I forgot how the story of this zone goes. And if you haven't played it, it's kind of messed up. I mean, even if you have played it, it's still kind of messed up. Ooh. I hadn't noticed those new animations for shamans. There's my ghost. But yeah, like, so this is, I don't know, Stone Talon has always been one of those zones that both factions level through. And I always kind of liked it because it had this frontier feel. But when they did the Cataclysm revamp, they really put in this like huge war going on, and for me a big part of it is that the Horde are doing a straight up resource grab in Ashenvale, and it's like complete deforestation, and it's not even reasonable or nuanced, and so the Alliance are kind of pissed off, and that's Stone Talon is the Horde are moving in, trying to basically strip mine the whole mountain range, and the Alliance are like, no, we've got settlements in here too. you know, you can't just come in here and destroy everything all over Kalimdor. And that's sort of the conflict of this zone. Block nature out. Or not. Yeah, that's an awesome new spell effect. I like the sounds too, the Foley work. I should have interrupted. Oh, that was your heal, dude? You're a crap paladin. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay. Do I not have any mounts selected? Maybe I have to... Oh, for some reason my bars got hidden. Okay. One of the things I think is really funny about the Tauren is, you know, everybody moves at the same speed. But because the Tauren are so much bigger than everyone else, they feel like they're moving super slow.
Anu Belore Delana.
Blood and thunder!
No. That one's worth more.
Victory! Farewell!
What's up? Be careful out there.
Yeah, I always liked Stone Talon Mountains back in Classic because it had this feel of being out on the frontier, sort of wandering through this maze of mountains. It reminds me a lot of the Colorado Plateau, southern Utah, and sort of eastern Colorado. And I always liked that. I don't much care for it now because of the story that goes through it, even though the environment is just beautiful. I thought this was where it's supposed to go. Maybe not. This looks like it's more of an alliance questing area. It says... I think I just did a loop. Yep, I just did a loop. Okay. Supposed to find the deep reaches, which I thought that was at the back of Windshear Mine, but I guess not. Where are the deep reaches then? Waiting on parts for these guns for days. I sent one of my best blastineers and 24 miners in the deep reaches 5 days ago for the parts. After not hearing from anybody for 3 days, I began to get a little worried. The Overlord sent 2 of his best orcs in to see what was going on. We've received no reports since then. Head into the deep reaches directly below this fortress and find out what's going on. I need parts. There it is. It's the other mine directly beneath the fortress.
Loktar. For the Horde.
Yo! Hurry back!
Brawlhall. Go forth to victory.
And like when I start doing the new stuff, and when I do the leveling for Battle for Azeroth, I'll stop and read the quest text in a fun voice. Mainly this
I require
is
a
just
target.
killing time until 8 o'clock when the server puts out the new stuff. This I'm not even
I do
like
not
these
have a
are quests
target.
that I've done before. And I don't know. Maybe if there's a demand, I'll do a leveling stream where we read all the quests, sort of just take our time with it for people who haven't played WoW or don't have the inclination
Too
to
far
level a
away.
character but are still curious about it. Because there's so much game, Game's been out since '04, and then when they did the Cataclysm revamp, they sort of updated everything, but there's still, you've got the original 1 to 60, which was big enough even then that you could do it 3 or 4 times and still not see everything there was to see.
I must get
And then
closer.
there's Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, Legion. So there's like 7 expansions worth of, questing material too. So there's a lot of stuff if you haven't played it. I didn't even see these peons. Let's save them. You're his friend. Thanks. Why did this happen? I love peons. There it is.
What? Something you doing?
Something you doing? Oh, there's one back there too. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much content that if you haven't been playing, chances are you've missed it, or you just don't have time to see it all. So I have characters to level to get everything I want. So maybe if there's an audience for it, I'll sit and play through it, chat while I do.
I need to target something first.
Okay. Oh, look, there's a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're a dude. We're all dudes now. Not even a thank you from that dude. A little disappointed because he was low.
I am out of range.
Keep reading that Shaman are totally gonna suck in Battle for Azeroth, but I kind of thought they always have. Like, I've never really loved playing Shaman. healing was okay. Shaman healing was alright. I like druid healing more, but... I mean... Shaman, I get... a better... My favorite healer is druid, and then shaman. Never really got priest or monk. Like, or paladin. Paladin's like absolutely could not figure out. I think it's because I don't really heal. I like hots. I like being able to throw something up and then do something else.
What do you need? Be safe. McGraw.
Put that there because I haven't updated.
May
the
your
cursor.
blades never dull.
What's up? Glad I could help.
Speak, friend.
Actually, I think I'll put it there on middle mouse. Just so that, if I do need to cleanse something, it's quick. I don't have to find it. But yeah, I use the default UI, so if any of you who haven't played decide they want to start playing, this is what the UI looks like. They actually just updated it for Battle for Azeroth to make it a little bit smaller and more streamlined. I don't know, but most people I know have add-ons that change the UI into something else. I like the default UI. I've never felt the need to change it, but a lot of people do. Oh, I gotta pick something. Okay.
Have a good one.
And now we shoot things. This third call is a really frustrating one. Because you gotta hit... That's right, you gotta shoot the planes out, but then you gotta shoot the guys falling out of the planes to get the quest credit. Actually, this isn't so bad from the last time I did it. Maybe because I know what I need to do. I think it's more generous on the hits too. Okay, we got it. We're done.
McGraw.
Okay. So we get to go to another place.
For the Horde.
Malacca Gem. I guess what I could do while we wait for the new storyline to update is I could play through the first part of the storyline on a new character. Or I could finish up the Horde storyline on my Demon Hunter. What? I'm already... Didn't I just level? How am I already almost at 23? It's insane. That's a cool horse. Blue Steel. Who's Cossack? probably a Alliance quest thing. I could have tried /tar costs. Yeah, I don't know where this Cossack is. But yeah, like I loved this. I loved how it was this red soil desert. It's clearly dry, but you've got the pines. It feels like the western U.S., which is where, as a kid, we did a lot of family vacations to Utah and eastern Colorado, and so it just reminds me of that. Of course, Utah and eastern Colorado don't have dinosaurs tromping around. I don't remember this being this far down.
How you do it, man?
Okay.
Stay away from them.
Is there an inn here? Don't think there is.
Talk to me. You be careful, man.
You be careful, Mom. Yeah, why is there no inn here? Jeez. Cheesy crazy. Okay, well, we'll log out here. So, who have I not done a story on? A shaman? Sorry, I didn't really get a good look at this weapon until just now, because I unlocked it, but I didn't really... I really like the swirly effects on it. Yeah, so let's pop over to the Alt Realm, the Nordrassil, and let's finish up the stupid Demon Hunter. So this is what the Horde site is. This is the only Horde I have, and she's halfway through the storyline. I don't care about the PvP talents, just fucking... There we go, okay. So, don't want that. Kill Night Elves and burn some flamethrowers. Alright, we can do that.
It's too far away.
Oh, there we go. That was easy. That was the wrong button. Oh, well, fine. I do like how the Night Elves are wearing their, like, classic outfits from Warcraft 3. As I kill it. Whoop. Why are you all aggroed on me? You're just fighting other people. Whatever. Eat Ivy. So yeah. So what's going on from the Horde perspective is the Horde boss, Sylvanas. There's this stuff called Azeroth that's been
I'm out of range.
popping up all over the place, and it is really volatile and uses fuel, and everybody wants it. And it's been showing up more on this continent, Kalimdor, than on the other continent, the Eastern Kingdoms. And that's important because the Eastern Kingdoms are mostly held by the Alliance. Kalimdor is more dominated by the Horde. So the idea is that basically the Horde wants the stuff all for themselves. So they're trying to get rid of the Alliance's single port on this continent. Because if we pull up the map here, this is Kalimdor, this is the continent we're talking about. So this is a Horde city, this is a Horde city, and this is the main Alliance city up on Teldrassil. It's a town called Darnassus. And so the Horde are marching in, trying to seize the city, which you can see that's where it is. It's in the top of that thing over there. They want to seize it so that the Alliance can't have easy access to the Azeroth on this continent. So they basically marched in, they killed a bunch of Alliance civilians, and they're burning down the forest because that's where the Night Elves get a lot of their magical power. And now we're trying to set up a base on this, basically right on their doorstep, and that's what these quests are. They have amassed an army before us, but it is no matter. The Horde war machine will not be stopped. Go into the Master's Glaive and dispatch their warriors, their sentinels, any who would raise a blade against my soldiers. Clear out the petty rabble that seeks to delay the inevitable. And then the other quest is the Kaldore, that's the Night Elves, have brought their siege weaponry to the field. They are currently using it to oppose mine. We need these demolishers to reach Teldrassil, that's that big tree thing, if we hope to stand any chance of capturing it. Go and destroy their glaive throwers as swiftly as you are able. They think they will stop my advance here. They are mistaken. Show them the gravity of their error. And that's all done in this chick's voice. This is Sylvanas. She is a badass, but she's also very evil.
What joy is there in this curse?
This was an easy victory. Do not expect it to be this simple in the future. Malfurion, that's the head druid of the Night Elves, will return with his forces, but until then, let's press on. Look up. See them, scattered among the trees. Those brightly glowing owls are not living, breathing denizens of the forest. They are Kaldore magic, sentries, a ruse, reporting everything they see back to Malfurion. We can't have that, now can we? Deal with them, but take care. They aren't the only enemies in this forest. We cannot allow anything or anyone to stand in our way. And so I'm gonna go kill some spirit owls. And some bear people. I feel so bad for these bear people because it doesn't matter what happens, they get screwed over. Like, they're always the first group to get corrupted. It's sad. Well, let's kill this guy. Well, that's not the button I thought it was. Oh, look at these owls. Let's kill them. Let's see how many I can take on as a demon hunter. That's not so bad. Let's pull this
I don't
one.
have a target.
Yeah, I always feel so bad when I kill these bear guys. I feel like there's a self-heal that I'm forgetting about. Okay. 4 more bears, 2 more owls. Oh, quick cast, get over here.
I need to get closer.
Okay, and 1 more of these owls.
I need a target.
Okay, let's go talk to Sylvanas.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
With the eyes of the forest shut, one thing remains. The ears, ancients. They feel the vibrations of our footsteps and report every move to Malfurion. Got that torch handy? Okay, I'm gonna kill him on my own, huh? Actually, he's not so hard. I say, and then he'll probably destroy me.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Wait, I thought I just... God dang it. Gotta wait. Because I ran off to kill him before accepting the quest. That wasn't the button I wanted. That was the button I wanted. There we go.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas, your foul deeds desecrate this sacred place. Undo Falador.
Malfurion, how gracious of you to join us. Who would have guessed that you had come to protect your precious trees?
Be gone, witch.
No! My eyes! It burns. Where did you fly away to, little bird? What joy is there in this curse?
We've not moved all of our troops into Darkshore yet, but I think we have enough to justify establishing a foothold somewhere. I know just the place. Just south of here is the Blackwood Den. Its inhabitants, the Furbolgs, have been driven into a hysteria. With our enemies pouring from the north, the Furbolg threat is a nuisance we cannot afford. I will lead another squad past the wall while you negotiate with the Furbolgs. See? The poor Furbolgs, man. Nothing rallies the Horde more than their banners standing in the ruin of an enemy stronghold. And that's the sort of people we're dealing with. Like, they are the villains. Go to Blackwood Den, take the territory there, raise the Horde banners, and let none question our dominance over this land. Like, it's just, they're such dickbags. Like, they put forward this narrative of like, oh, the world hates us and we're just doing what we need to do to survive. But it's like, no, you're not. You're douches.
I'm out of range.
Let's find the next picture. Like, the only reason these bear people are in a frenzy is because the Horde are chopping their freaking forests down. But who knows? Maybe the next chapter of the story is the Alliance start doing something super douchey too. Let's see, we gotta kill a couple more of these poor bear people. Talk to the Banshee Queen.
I have no time for games.
See, on the Alliance side, when you come and do quests in this area, like, as I recall, all the bears are dead and it's filled with Horde. Just you wait, Zim. Once we have conquered Darnassus, the elders of the Blackwood tribe will be thanking us for restoring peace to the Den. We just need to borrow it for a moment. Oh, fuck you, lady. This is not a time for subtle gestures. While the rest of our army sets up camp, you should follow me. I spotted something interesting on my way back from Zoromgar. I'll admit, not even I could have predicted such fortuitous happenstance. Come with me and bring a pickaxe. And so here's where we
Sappers,
find...
gather your gear and follow me. Bring every shredder we have. Azeroth. With this in our grasp, all who dare to oppose the Horde will fall. Proceed with caution, champion. It seems the Alliance has beaten us to it. That ship must have come from Darnassus, which means I have a crow to hunt.
It's funny, because on the Alliance side, you get here after the Horde are already mining it. So...
Whatever that means.
we're gonna make sure this Azeroth ain't falling into the hands of the Alliance. You heard the war chief. We got Azeroth shooting out of those ruins over there, and Night Elves trying to snag it. Get to those ruins and collect some of the stuff. This whole attack is done for if the Night Elves get their hands on that Azeroth. I don't know why he's a surfer dude. That's the voice that came. I'm glad no one's watching, because that would be bad. The Alliance got to the Azeroth here before us. The place is crawling with Night Elves. Kill as many of them as you can see. We gotta make sure none of them deliver even an ounce of Azeroth to the Alliance.
Don't try anything stupid.
Alright, so we're gonna come and... yeah, so like, this is essentially the same quest on the Alliance side, but these are all Horde people.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
I actually feel like, I don't know, their whole animation reminds me very much of Warcraft 3. Okay, let's kill a few more Night Elves. Let's see if we can find a cluster of them here. There's one. There's one. Got you. Got you, sucker. Oh, there's a whole cluster here, too.
I get no respect around here.
think we got a handle on things here. You gotta bring all this Azerite back to Zarvik Blastwix at the main camp. He's gonna know just how to use this stuff to really take down the Alliance.
Hey, I got
And
your
now
back.
he's turned into like a strip club DJ. Next up on the center stage, we have Mandy.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Ooh, you got me some Azerite? That's the good stuff. Let me just... Hold on a second, will you? I'll add in a bit of this. Smash it in real good. A little gunpowder, some fuses, and copper chips. A couple of dashes of my secret ingredient, and voila! The modifications are complete. This thing is the bomb. Now, seriously, it could blow the top hat off of Gallywitz's pleasure palace. Makes a goblin proud, you know?
What's up?
Let me tell you, kid, this may be some of the best work I've ever done. Now that the upgrades are in place, there's no time to waste. The battle is raging over at Wildwind River. Take the modified Hellion into battle and give him hell.
Glad I could help. Time is money, friend.
Oh, crap. Can I? Yeah, I can get that one. I like how all these people in chat are saying, "Oh yeah, the tree burns today," like they know for sure. We just know that the next part hits today. It
We
might
are
not
the
be the part
Forsaken.
where the tree
We will
burns.
slaughter anyone who stands
For every
in our
enemy we
way.
slay, to replace them on the battlefield. Yeah, because you're trying to fight the fucking forest lady. This stalemate is unwise to pursue. Let's regroup at Blackwood Den. Okay. And now she's gonna disappear. Oh no, she's gonna jump. Damn, Sylvanas. I do want her horse. Seeing this sort of shit. That's why no one likes goblins, man.
What are we if not slaves to this Wildven River is locked in a stalemate, and Malfurion knows it. We must stay the course for now. I will continue leading our soldiers through the wall while we await word from Sarfang. In the meantime, we will do all that we can to keep the Kaldori under pressure.
Under pressure.
We shall not afford them the luxury of a peaceful night's rest. This is war.
Only because you made it a war, lady.
I've no time for games.
Okay, and so that's the Horde story up until this point. There's some daily quests that I'm not going to do on this character because actually I might, because it'll make life a lot easier later on. So let's go do some of these. What's the biggest well, yeah, this is.
Do not relent, hero. These savage elves would do you no such favor.
I need to target something first. I can't attack that target.
So I need that one.
I don't have a target.
And I need to kill one more of these silly archers.
In times of war, you must kill or be killed. There is nothing else to say.
Like, that sort of attitude is just what's causing all of these problems, Sylvanas. So they're both the same thing. That one's not as big an upgrade, so I don't care if I get to that one. This is gonna be the easier one, I guarantee.
These elementals will serve as fuel for our demolishers. Kill them, as well as any Kaldori who get in your way.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need to target something first. I'm out of range.
Surprised that's not a guaranteed drop rate.
I can't attack that. I need a target. I need to get closer.
Okay, that's all the elementals I need. Now I gotta find these stupid night elves. There's one.
It's too far away.
We advance as the fires continue to burn.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Alright, so I don't know if 10 minutes is enough to get there and do that one.
These wisps
but
are
I'll
little
try
more
it.
than insects to be crushed. Snuff out each light, one by one, and soon the sky will fill with darkness.
Now, what I'm curious about is I've seen art for what this is going to look like when the bad stuff happens. And the models of things don't look at all the same, and I'm wondering how they're going to do that. Like, because I'm pretty sure that they're not going to do a reset, that it's just going to happen. It must be that it's just going to phase out, like that Furbolg camp did, where I did it and then I went away and I came back and it was everything was changed. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing?
These ruins are rich with natural resources. Ours for the taking. Do not allow the Kaldorei to stop us, champion.
Too fast. God dang it. Too quick. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I thought you didn't want it. I'm sorry again. here.
I never doubted you for a moment.
Okay, we'll fly on down to Blackwood Den. I'd apologize for being so quiet, but no one's in chat. There's not much going on, just flying through Darkshore. Which has always been one of my least favorite zones. I like the idea of it, but it's just so dreary. Like, I don't know, I can't really explain what I mean. Okay, we're gonna jump off of this Horde character, and we're gonna pop over to an Alliance character, because that's where we are. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play through the story, the first chapter of the story that came out last week, for anyone who may not have caught it. And then that will hopefully give all of the people that are like, oh my god, I gotta do this right now, that'll let them clear out and be done with it when I do it, because I hate the press, the crush of everyone trying to do everything at the same time. So, as the Legion's presence wanes from our world, a new threat has risen. It is with a heavy heart that I must ask you to put your life on the line for the Alliance once more. I have received a disturbing message from our operatives stationed in Orgrimmar. I await your arrival at Stormwind Keep to discuss matters further.
Though the Legion has fallen, a new threat rises.
Ooh, I wonder.
Disturbing messages are arriving from our operatives in Orgrimmar.
Did they nerf you?
Join me at
that?
Stormwind Keep to discuss the matter further.
Be seeing ya.
Nope. I do have to go pick those pockets in order to do that. I'm not going to do that now. Alright.
A king is only as noble as the causes he serves.
Damn, Anduin, you're looking good. That armor. I like the clothy thingies. Anyways, you have fought bravely in the name of the Alliance, time and time again. For that, I owe you a great debt of gratitude, but even more must be asked, I fear. Given the potential of Azeroth to change the face of warfare, it comes as no surprise that the war chief seeks to lay claim to it. Reports indicate that she is mobilizing an army to march on Silithus, the site of the Great Wound. Heroes of the Horde and the Alliance fought side by side during the Argus campaign. To think that Sylvanas is ready to cast that unity aside. Speak with Matthias Shaw. I want you to oversee our presence in Silithus.
Never lose hope. Victory.
Just
in
a
the
moment,
light.
Your Majesty. New information has come to light. It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
Wait, our reports were wrong! That damned Horde. Clever bastards, I'll give them that. They diverted at the North Fork of the Barrens and are now marching on Ashenvale. The Kaldori forces have already set sail for Silithus. Must be halfway there by now. The only defenders still in the area are the Darnassian City Guard. They are en route to Ashtanar, but they won't last long against an army. Their commander goes by the name of Dalaran Summermoon. Find her and buy us time. We will get our fleet there as soon as we can.
Look to the shadows.
Okay. So we get here and it's already on fire. Everyone's dead.
The bodies. So many bodies. We tried to set a trap for the Horde. It failed. We could not stop them. Our outposts were taken by surprise. They fell one by one. The guards were poisoned.
And
the civilians, not even they were spared. I only hope that some managed to flee before. Forgive me, friend. Who did you say you were? Are you the one Malfurion spoke of?
So,
There are more wisps than I can count. The loss of life. Merciful Elune, please bless the fallen.
So when you play the Horde side of this, you're the one who goes around and poisons all these people. My sisters lie slain on the soft earth of Ashenvale. We are trained to expect losses. Soldiers die in battle, but this was a despicable attack, even for the Horde. We have little time to grieve, but we are not savages like our enemy. Please, help me say a prayer to Elune in honor of the fallen. Their wisps deserve the light of her blessing.
My people will endure.
Tread carefully, all is not as it seems. The butchers who did this still skulk within Astronar. If you find them, give them what they deserve.
Elune, save us.
And her
The
gossip
Horde
isn't
will
that
pay
great.
for this
Okay.
incursion.
Let's help this person out here.
Do you hear the screams?
Yeah, but they're just misunderstood, right? They're not the bad guys.
For the Dark Lady!
Damn, my rogue is melting these fuckers.
For the Dark Lady! For the Dark Lady!
Okay, gotta kill a few more of these creepy zombie bastards.
No survivors! Do you hear the screams?
Is there one up here? No. There's one. Can't get to. Oh, there we go. Let's do this guy.
Do you hear the screams?
I serve the Kaldorei.
The wisps, they sing with sorrow, but also with purpose. The forest stirs, aglow with their light. That sound in the distance. Could it be our Shando? Quickly, Malfurion beckons.
Elune, save us.
I love the ambient noise in this forest. Because I'm pretty sure they recorded actual finches. And I don't recognize all the birds, but there is definitely a finch in there. That guy. That's a finch.
You will come no further, Banshee Queen.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush the... Oh, fools! At least now we know how dangerous the wisps can be.
You may pass through the wall, hero. The wisps will not harm you. Greetings, friend.
When the Horde invaded, I did my best to thwart them, but it is unknown how many forces have made passage already. This wall will slow them down, but it will not halt their attack entirely. Oh man, there's a typo in there. Ugh! Ah! Malfurion's ears perk. Do you hear that, hero? The Ancients call to us. We must protect them at all costs. They see what our eyes cannot see, and hear what our ears cannot perceive. I have druids in the Twilight Vale. Find them. Send them to the Grove of the Ancients. I will reinforce the wall. The ruin wrought by the Horde is driving the children of the forest mad. Chief among them are the Blackwood Furbolgs. They have given in to the madness and are a threat to everyone. If left to their madness, they could strike us from behind while our forces engage the Horde. It pains me to ask this, but please, when you are in the Twilight Vale, put these creatures out of their misery before they endanger anyone else.
Nature stands with you.
So there you are. Everyone's killing the bear people because the Horde have just fucking destroyed the forest. And they feel the destruction of the forest as physical pain. Like, it sucks to be a bear person in the World of Warcraft. They don't even have pockets to pick.
Greetings.
too bad I made this character before we started playing the podcast, because this is Kiki. Tiny assassin.
What brings you here?
You know what, we'll just play through the whole story, because it should be up by now. So instead of like hopping characters to the other ones, we'll just have Ziani, this gnome, play through the whole thing.
Hello. Goddess, watch over you.
Alright, let's kill a few more bear people on our way back. There must be a ton of people in this area, because I'm getting some crazy lag spikes in here. And my overlay is hiding my connection stats.
I am glad you stand with us.
It's a tragedy that so many furbolgs had to perish, but it was necessary. In their madness, they could attack our own people, leaving us fighting a battle on two fronts. And Lune be praised. Curse those goblins and their infernal machines. They're using a shredder to desecrate our sacred grove. We need that monstrosity taken down.
The Horde will pay for this incursion. You take the shredder.
And so instead of
I will drive the invaders from the
instead of the tree, now we're killing the shredder. Pop some bullets here. Okay.
There is much to be done.
And like, that's another thing, is that with the Night Elves, the trees are actually like repositories of wisdom and knowledge, and like killing them is destroying the culture as well as the resources. The ancients of the forest are all connected to one another. We can sense a disturbance from deep within our roots. I can feel it now, Ziani, the rumble of their footsteps in the distance, the thundering clamor of war. With every branch they break, they awaken the ancients. Soon my brethren will answer in kind, for nothing shall disrupt the balance of nature. A disturbance is near. Our kindred spirits cry for help. Seek it out and restore balance.
After you, champion. If you would like me to incapacitate any of them, just say so. But
the Horde have already
quiet.
set up camp here, but we can still strike back. Their war machines are terrible to behold, but they are still machines, and machines do not work well when you go in and hack up a bunch of their inner workings. If we can sabotage but a few of them, that could mean dozens of lives saved. Let us make the most of this opportunity.
My people will endure.
So, Come with us to safety, we will not
The
harm you.
Furbolgs are normally a peaceful tribe. Being ousted from their home must have sent them into a frenzy.
So yeah, so like, Sylvanas is like, oh, they're gonna thank us later, but all of the elders are coming with the Alliance because we're the ones who are actually gonna help them out. Tell you, this is a lot more interesting when you're the only one doing it. When I did this on day one, everything in here was dead, so you just walked in and blew everything up.
Kill this one quickly, before they alert the others. Kill this one quickly, before they alert the
Oh
others.
shit, I'm in trouble. Okay, vanish. What? I was vanished. Are we just gonna kill the whole camp then? Delaran? Is that the plan? I mean, I think that would be probably the way to go here, if I'm being honest. Okay.
I am glad you stand with us.
We've done what we can here. Come, we must finish the mission.
Elune, save us. The Horde. There are so many of them.
Come on, Delaran. This way. Thank you.
The Horde must have driven the Furbolgs from their home.
That's how you do that, folks. The disturbance has become more severe. I am sensing a powerful force in our midst. It is unlike anything I have felt before. It comes from the earth itself. You and Delaran Summermoon must seek it out. Go to the water's edge, to the place you call Najvel.
Right away.
So yeah, like, note the difference between the Alliance version and the Horde version. We've got some... No, that's a goblin flying machine. So there are goblins flying around, there's no Darnassian ship, and there's goblins all over the freaking place.
There is much to be done.
And that was Azerite that I just interacted with. The Horde have taken the Master's Glaive. We thought the glow from this place was a loon's light, but it appears to be the Azerite the Horde so desperately desire. This substance, Azerite, is hurting Onu, and the Horde seem eager to collect it for themselves. We must not let that happen. Collect as much Azerite as you can. Ensure the Horde do not retrieve it. The Horde forces in this area are trying to collect as much Azerite as possible. No doubt they intend to weaponize it. Slay any Horde forces you can find. They must not be allowed to get their hands on this Azerite.
The Horde will pay for this incursion.
I was trying to be sneaky to get into more Azerite, but... Oops. How embarrassing.
I serve the Kaldori.
Excellent work. This Azerite is a powerful substance indeed. We must not allow the Horde to get their hands on it. We will end the Horde's invasion here and now. Without this Azerite, they cannot win. Do you hear his voice? Malfurion seeks our aid. Keep your head high. The ancients stand with you this day.
My people.
Brothers and sisters, the Horde is pressing further into Darkshore. Rally at the Wild Bend River. I must protect the wild.
We do not fight alone, Ziani. This day the ancients will bear you in their branches. Hold back nothing in your defense of our forests.
May the winds be at your back.
And this is the equivalent of the goblin copter one. Where you just fucking wreck shit as an int. And earlier in the week, when you had like 10 of those fucking trees running around, it was pretty awesome.
How might nature serve?
For every foe we slay, 2 more take their place. We are too few in number to stand toe-to-toe. We must fall back. Strategy can yet overcome numbers. We will regroup at Darnassus. I will send for Dalaran.
May nature guide your path.
This is such a cool concept for a zone. I feel like they didn't have the tech back in '04 to implement it the way they wanted to. But the idea is that this is a giant tree that their whole civilization is nestled in its boughs. And I love the idea that they just planted this huge fucking tree, and like you come in at this, dinky little port at the base of it, and then you get teleported up into its branches, high up in there, which is actually, so this is where the port is, this is where the city is, so it's, it's a whole zone up in here, and I like that. Let's refresh my poison.
I am glad you stand with us.
If we hope to push the Horde out of our lands, we must call upon all the strength of that our people have to offer. Go, seek out the druids, the priestesses, our sentinels. Make the call to arms and watch as the Kaldorei rise to action. Only together can we hope to end the stalemate of the Wild Bend River. When you are finished, report to Malfurion Stormrage. He awaits our fleet in Rutherand Village.
The Horde will pay for this incursion.
goddess bless you.
Elune be with you, Rogue. Priestess, we require your aid to hold the Horde at Wildbend River.
May the stars guide you.
That's my female gnome voice.
I am honored.
Greetings. Do you seek instruction in the art of war? Captain, the Horde have reached the Wildbend River. We cannot hold them for long.
Del Nadris.
I can hear the drums of war echoing through the forest. The druids of the Claw stand ready to protect this land from all who would destroy it. The Horde have halted their advance at the Wildbend River. We must push them back at once.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. So let's go talk to Malfurion. Oh, he's not here anymore. Yeah, he is. Okay.
How may I aid you?
No matter the odds, we must stay strong.
Nature stands. Our fleet has returned from Silithus. Elune be praised. Their might is sorely needed. King Anduin will send his soldiers to aid us. We must hold our ground until they arrive.
There is much to be done.
Ah, damn.
That sound. Could it be? Shondo, the Horde is approaching from the north.
The north? How did the... Oh, they scaled the mountains of Felwood. Of course. The wisps. They're growing disoriented. The wall is failing.
Horde forces are advancing upon Lord will endure. Champion, to me!
Well, shit. I forgot that Sourfang, that was part of the Horde quests I did before the stuff I did today. That Sourfang basically went up and over and around, and it was thought that there was no way through over in that area, but smugglers have been managing it, and so they found smugglers to lead them through.
I must protect the wild.
The suddenness of the Horde's attack gave citizens here little time to flee. Many are hiding in Lord Danel waiting for help. Locate these civilians and send them to safety. We're counting on you.
May the winds be at your back.
The Horde have invaded... from the north. You must protect Lord Danel. Help our forces push back this attack. I will try to intercept the war chief. This is our final chance to stop her. Report to Commander Summermoon in my absence.
May nature. It is only a matter of time before the
of
Horde breaks through.
I
They
serve
will
the
attack us
Kaldorei.
from both sides. Sylvanas seeks to engage me, and I plan to give her what she wants.
Save us.
Okay. So let's slay.
I'm out of range.
Oops, wrong button. Well, that went pretty well, I think. Could have gone a lot worse. Oh, damn it. I still had a bleed on. See if we can find a few more of these citizens to rescue. Looks like they get rescued no matter what. Or like once they're shared, that's what I'm looking for. Oops. Oh, that was really bad. So we're gonna vanish. Alright, there are the citizens. Let's find these fuckers.
I am glad you stand with us. The Horde will pay for this incursion.
This guy? Apparently. Watch this name guy just drop as soon as he spawns.
I've discovered that getting pummeled by a blunt weapon can be quite painful.
I see the other side.
Okay, and I just gotta kill one more Horde. One more Horde, you're it. You're it, man. Okay, let's GTFO.
I serve the Kaldori.
Your aid is welcome, but I fear the Horde is relentless. Their forces are not slowing down.
Elune, save us. There is much to be done.
Have you heard from Malfurion? Lordanelle is overrun. The Horde, they just don't relent. There's nothing we can do. We must find our Shando and ask for his guidance. He's the only one who can save us.
My people will endure.
Night Elf Jesus, man.
That would be
God dang it. There we go. I'm gonna fly out of here. So Malfurion is over there. Oh. World quests. New dagger. Oh, no, they're gone now.
The war chief faces storm rage alone. I must... Sour Fang?
What, he's dead?
An audience. Perfect. Stay still, Alliance dog. Watch me strike down one of your
They
greatest
fucking
heroes.
killed Malfurion?
A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Regret nothing. You did well.
It was not my place to interfere.
My victory was inevitable.
Oh, no,
He
he's
was
got-
merely
he's got 1
wasting
HP.
my time. Finish him and be done with it. Take a moment if you like. Then take his head. Meet me at the World Tree.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
Malfurion! No! You did not kill him, Orc. Why?
I struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
I
This
predict...
entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Yep, she's right.
For nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
That's a lie you tell yourself, man.
Because you spared Malfurion, I will offer you a choice. Attempt to stop me from taking him away and die, or remain there kneeling in the dirt and live.
You have a choice as well. Take him to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here, so that you both survive.
This war is lost. Teldrassil will soon fall. Take my hippogriff to Darnassus. Ensure that the Horde's occupation is as tolerable as it can be. King Anduin gave me a hearthstone back to Stormwind. There I will tend my love's wounds and help my people find respite from this madness.
Man, this fucking story. I saw a theory that, well, I don't know.
Secure the beach. Prepare to invade the tree.
Why? Why? You've already won. Only innocents remain in the tree.
This is war.
No. This is hatred. Rage. Windrunner. You were defender of your people. Do you not remember?
I remember. A fool. Take her! Run! hope fails. Now you understand. Ah, don't grieve. You'll soon join your loved ones.
I grieve for you. You've made life your enemy. And that is a war you'll never win. You can kill us, but you cannot kill hope.
Can't I? Burn it. Burn it!
Oh shit. We're just leaning straight into the fucking villain. Like, legit, how can you say that, like, how can you play a Horde character and say that you're on the right side? Like... Like, Darnassus was my least favorite city, and I did not like Teldrassil as a zone, but, like, I don't know, it's so fucked up that the Alliance gets shit on every expansion.
What brings you here? A sharp
Gilneas honors your service. The guilty will pay for their crimes.
Oh shit. You got it's time. So I don't know, we'll put this tree out. So if I douse the big fires, does that help? I don't know. Doesn't seem to. Maybe if they're like in a building and they're trapped. Yeah, like that seemed to help. Like, I don't know that this is possible. I must not just be in the properly... Oh, you know what's gonna happen? Jaina's gonna show up and save the fucking day. She's a frost mage. Yep. That's exactly what's gonna happen. It was like, there's no way I can evacuate 1,000 citizens in 2 minutes. Especially since, like, other people are getting credit for, like, it's not shared credit. Oh, do I have to talk to them? Is that what it is?
Vishnu, be careful.
This is the most powerful ship.
There we go. Okay. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna fail this quest if you're supposed to be able to finish it. Yep, you're supposed to fail it.
Hero! Hero! Can you hear me? I am relieved. I found you.
Oh, Queen Greymane.
Astari, hurry! Evacuate the city before it burns!
Mia! Mia! Open your eyes, my queen!
Greetings, champion.
You can't stay here any longer! We must escape through the portal!
The tree. They're burning the tree. The child. Save her. Leave me.
Never! I'll take you both! Astari, you've done all you can! Command the priest to come with us!
They will not go.
Then she murdered my son, stole my kingdom. She will not cost me my beloved! May your goddess watch over you.
Stormwind honors your service to the Alliance. You are always...
You have shown courage and heart, champion. On this, one of the Alliance's darkest days. My whole life, I've prayed for peace in this world. But that dream can never be realized so long as Sylvanas Windrunner leads the Horde. She expects this atrocity to crush our spirits, shatter our unity. But this I vow. The Alliance will endure, and the Banshee Queen's insidious reign will be ended.
Well then. I predict that,
a just cause is
Sourfang
always
is
worth
war
fighting
chief
for.
at the end of all this. Although I really think Bane Bloodhoof is probably the best war chief for the Horde. Like, put a Torn in charge. They get along with everyone. So now here's the real question. Can you go back to Darnassus?
Elune Adore. May the stars guide you.
My archers could use your help, champion. Lend your aid to any you may find.
Yeah, so you can't even get out there anymore. That's so shitty. I mean, you can go back in time, but... Alright. Let's see what the Horde side looks like.
For the Horde!
Sawfang, it's about time. Look around you, hero. What a lovely sight. The wisps are scattering, one by one. The wall comes crashing down. Now is the time. The World Tree is ours for the taking. Find Sawfang. We shall finish this once and for all.
Okay, and there right there is, in chat, Warcraft chat, I guess, is the sort of person who plays Horde. Like, can't even spell his war chief's name correctly.
I am Sawfang, brother of Broxigar.
I will not slay innocents. If they do not raise arms against us, we shall spare them. Enter Lord Danel and capture any civilians you find there. They shall be questioned and released.
We are the true might of Kalimdor.
This is it. Lord Danel is all that stands in our way before we capture Darnassus and reclaim Kalimdor. Rout the defenders. We cannot risk allowing a single enemy to escape until we have secured control over the World Tree. I want this place in order by the time the War Chief arrives. Now that's really interesting wording of reclaim Kalimdor, because the Night Elves are the ones who were here first, and the Orcs are the fucking invaders. Ah! You can tell which side I'm on. Lord Danel has mustered significant reinforcements on its shore, enough to drive us back. One swift strike and we can end this threat. You will break through their lines and slay the two commanders. Without leadership, this force will crumble.
Without
so essentially
honor,
it's the same quest.
I'm out of
Only
range.
instead of killing instead of killing the Horde, you're killing the Alliance, and you're still talking to the locals. Yeah, the exact same locals at that. Oops, I missed the commander. Oh shit.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first. I can't attack that target. I can't attack that.
I get aggro on this dude?
I can't attack that target. It's too far away.
Yeah, let's go find this commander.
a target. I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Loktar.
Lord Enel is now secure, but something is amiss. There has been no sign of storm rage. Malfurion would have never let Lord Enel fall without a fight. He must have gone after her. My army has approached from the north, and our reinforcements have arrived from the south, which means they are not along any of the roads. Search the forest with me, Zem. We will find them and be done with this once and for all.
Do not grow old. Make haste! The war chief awaits! The war chief faces storm rage alone. I must...
Sour Fang?
A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Yeah, this is definitely Sour
Regret
Fang's story.
nothing. You did well.
Where he learns...
My place.
I mean, in the beta, he has the line of, you know...
My victory was
make sure you know
inevitable.
the difference between
He was
honor and loyalty,
merely
and I think that's...
wasting my time.
between this and whatever
Finish
she
him and be
does
done
at
with
the
it.
end of the
Take
Battle
a
for
moment
Lordaeron
if you
scenario is enough for
Then
him to
take
just
his head.
be like, no,
Meet
you know
me
what,
at the
fuck
World
this.
Tree.
I'm out.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
Malfurion! No! You did not kill him, Orc. Why?
I struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Because you spared Malfurion.
See, but that's
I
the
will
thing,
offer
like...
you a choice.
The Horde would do a lot
Attempt to
better
stop me
if they
from
didn't
taking
make
him
enemies
away
of everyone
and
by
die,
constantly
or
going to
remain
bloodshed.
there, kneeling in the dirt, and live.
You have a choice
I will say
as
demon
well.
hunters look
Take him
badass.
to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here, so that you both survive. Come, champion. We must follow our war chief to victory.
That is an interesting voice line. See, this is why I like to play both sides. Because you get a little bit of what's going on with Sourfang that you wouldn't get with the Alliance side. Yep, and poor Dalaran Summermoon was introduced just so she could get killed and watch her tree burn.
What joy is there in this curse?
And I'm gonna skip this. That's some fucked up shit, man.
What are we if not slaves to this torment? When I
can't
sent you on
learn
this
that
mission,
spell.
I did not foresee.
Oh, so you learn it on both factions,
Our attack was meant to
regardless of
end
which
a war
faction you
before it
finish it
began.
on.
To capture an enemy's home and annihilate their leaders in one stroke. To inflict a wound that would bleed the Alliance dry. We have only partially succeeded. The Alliance will retaliate. They will come for us. For me, for you. But they are bleeding. Their anger will prove a weakness, not a strength, in the war to come. Rest while you can. Prepare for the battles ahead. I will have need of you.
So basically she's saying that, oh, it's the Alliance's fault for fighting back. If they hadn't have fought back, I wouldn't have had to burn their tree. Fuck her. Alright, folks. That is this week's War of the Thorns. Next week is going to be the Battle for Lordaeron scenario. And the following week is going to be Battle for Azeroth. I will be streaming every Tuesday, playing through the new stuff. So, and then once the expansion hits, I will... The fuck? What just happened? Once the expansion hits, I will, I'll be playing it through. So, so yeah, and, the plan is to just straight up do everything. I work at 3 in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning. I stop work at 6 in the morning Pacific time. So basically the expansion's gonna hit at like 3 in the afternoon. I'm gonna play it until I either fall asleep or I have to work, and then I will go do that, and then I'll come back on, and basically I'm just gonna stream as I play it. So there won't be set times, but if you're not playing to play, but you still kind of want to know what's going on with the story and everything, definitely tune into Chaotic Neutral. There's no one watching now, but maybe you'll catch this on the VOD if you're interested. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna go do these world quests to get better weapons for this character, so that, because that is one thing about, God, the screams here. But this pre-patch has not been nuanced at all. It has not been like...
So the ancients decided
like it's been
to come
nothing
out in
but
flames.
unchecked
Let us give
aggression
them a
on the
rude
part of
awakening.
Sylvanas Windrunner. And I think that it's important. Like, sorry, I'm fighting and trying to talk at the same time, and things are really loud, and I'm gonna die. I fucking died. I'm not gonna release. Because I thought there were people here killing it. I guess not. Alright, let's go do it. Oh, the Horde story, like, is actually pretty cool. Like, I played a bit of it in the Battle for Azeroth beta, and it's kind of like, I don't know how familiar any of you who presumably might be watching this are with Legion, and the way Legion worked is that Legion was supposed to be this big expansion about how you're going to stop the Burning Legion, but it was, it wound up being more about what was going on in the Broken Isles, and sort of
Imagine,
dealing with that
to sleep for
to
thousands
get
of years,
the goal
only to awaken to defeat.
of what you wanted.
Pathetic.
And oh, they were my wolves. That's who was fighting with me. Okay. Oh, so that's how Battle for Azeroth is. It's
Look up and around you.
ostensibly
The
you
trees
are
have eyes, champion. Blind them.
you're trying to you know, recruit these allies to fight with you in this big war between the Alliance and the Horde, but it's more about taking care of issues in on Zandalar,
Azerite
the sort of
emerges
troll
amongst the
homeland,
ruins of Darkshore.
and on Kultiris,
We must
this
not
sort of
allow the Alliance to
pirate-themed
gather a single shard of it.
kingdom. And so those are like it's a bit more interesting. It's not this straight up evil bullshit. You're much more helping out the locals with problems that they have, dealing with sort of bigger threats than just oh, the Alliance wants some minerals here. Or rather, the Alliance have this tree here that they built long before the Horde got here.
I'm out of range.
Very nice, champion. I will have the Azerite added to our reserves.
Okay. Actually, I think I can just get the fuck out of here. Because there's still, like... I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do any upgrades on this character. Like, sit and... If I do, it'll be throughout the week. I'm not gonna put that on stream. Just sort of upgrading the characters. Okay. Assuming that you've been watching, thank you so much for watching. That is cool looking. Sucks though. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you caught this on the VOD, and yeah, every Tuesday for the next. So next Tuesday at 8 a.m. I'll be doing Battle for Lordaeron, and whatever quests are accompanying that. And then the following Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, the expansion hits, and we're gonna stream until my eyes bleed. So, thanks again for watching, and until next time, keep it chaotic.